Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance, everybody. I have a very special guest today. It's this handsome man right here, Alex. Welcome,
Thanks.
Alex.
Thank you, Chris. How are you?
I'm good. So, first of all, who are you? What do you
Well,
do?
I'm a lawyer right now living in Mexico. I was born in El Paso, that little nice community of Mexican Americans down the southern border. And right now, I live here in Querétaro because of my family is in Mexico mainly. So I got back to Mexico after I joined the Air Force. Um,
Were you in the
I
Mexican Air
went
Force or the U.S. Air Force?
No, the U.S. Air Force,
Okay,
4 years. Yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's awesome. I was there for 4 years in Utah. So,
Ugh.
I'm
Is there
basically
anything in
learning about.
Utah? I've never been to Utah. Like, is there anything to do besides, I don't know, drink, I guess?
There's nothing. People are very nice. They're very family oriented, and it's a nice community. Um, but it's very close to outsiders. And if you're not a Mormon, it's hard to fit in. But
Oh, that's
they're
right.
very educated.
I forgot there's a
Yeah,
huge Mormon community there. Yeah.
yeah.
So I guess you didn't convert?
No, I didn't.
No.
But I have friends that are Mormons, and I like them. They don't drink coffee or wine or liquor or anything else like that of that sort. But they're great people.
Yeah,
I love
that's
them.
what stopped me is I gotta have my mama bear coffee. I gotta have my coffee.
I
Oh,
got my
nice.
mug here.
I can see just
Yeah.
coffee everywhere. So, okay, so you're living in Mexico. You used to be in the U.S. Air Force. Tell me about your investing journey. When did you start learning about stocks or in anything in general about investing?
I started reading Benjamin, all the greats, Bogle. Um, I have a lot of books here. I have one that's called Investor Coach. It's in Spanish. It's mainly for the Mexican population, just to learn about the how the market works and all of the intricacies of the financial world. Um, I started, looking at options. I wanted to be the first thing I wanted to be is a technical trader because I thought the money was there, but I was mistaken. I made some mistakes. I got Neo and some other stonks I'm trying, I'm trying to get rid of. What else? But right now, basically, I'm on the value investment side of things. I'm reading. Well, I read your book here. I have it.
Oh,
It's
what
amazing.
man! Look at that sexy book cover.
Yeah,
Oh,
this right
nice.
here. So it's amazing because you don't get into technicals. You just talk about your experience and how people can use the investing tools and learn about the process and apply it to their lives. And basically here in Mexico is the same thing. People don't invest. They save money, but they don't even put it in bonds or anything else. So when you talk about that, they look at you like if you were an alien. So it's very hard for me to convey my message. Some of them think everything's cryptos because it's something that's trained in, and people believe that in the get rich very easy kind of way. So right now I'm trying to educate Mexicans, be better Mexicans, and invest in our market, in American and Mexican market, because it will make a better country. And it's hard. It's hard because we have a population that don't invest, don't even save. And when you were describing that in your book, it talked to me. I really liked the message because it was like you were, writing it for me and what I'm trying do here in Mexico and in America with my cousins that live in El Paso and all of that. And it seems that the real problem here and in the US and in Canada probably is that people don't know about financial education. So basically, I'm trying to do that and follow the footsteps of Benjamin Graham and Bill Gates and all of the great value investors out there. You and your wonderful mates that go live on your channel.
Jay Nagy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That guy is awesome.
I don't consider myself a value investor. I mean, if I had to pick individual stocks, I would be a value investor. But as a Boglehead, which I follow the teachings of Jack Bogle, which he says to buy the whole market consistently and max your tax advantage accounts. And don't worry about short-term fluctuations. Just buy the haystack, not the needle. That's what I follow. Mm-hmm. So a Boglehead is not a value investor because a value investor focuses on value stocks, whereas a Boglehead, you're buying everything, including all the stupid growth stocks, NEO, whatever other clown stocks are out there. You're buying everything, and you're letting the market figure itself out. And you'd be surprised. Like you say in Mexico, a lot of people don't invest. I mean, it's actually the same in the United States. I mean, at least it was until very recently. Maybe with like Robinhood, maybe more people are becoming interested in it. But in general, the average person, I don't think, does any investing at all. Or if they do, it's in their 401k, and they have no idea what they're doing. And there's also a huge freaking industry here in the United States. I don't know how it is in Mexico, but in the United States, there's a huge freaking industry where you have a bunch of these financial advisor scumbags that exploit people's ignorance and basically kind of overawe them with how amazing they are and how they should give them their money. And then they take these people's money, what little money they have to invest, and they charge massively high fees, which steals literally hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. So even in the United States, like some people may think it's like, oh, everybody invests here. No, most people don't. Or if they do, they're trading stupid stocks on Robinhood, or they're giving their money to a stupid financial advisor that's ripping them off. So there's definitely a big battle here that needs to be fought as well.
Yeah, we need to fight the battle. My father actually, he has all his money savings in the U.S. and unfortunately he's using a financial advisor, as he calls them.
They're advisors, not advisors.
Advisors. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm trying to help him, manage his money little by little, invest in BT, SPLG. Only that, and some REITs. You guys, we have REITs here in Mexico. They are called Fibras.
They're called what?
Fibras, okay. Which is the same as a WOOP. Yeah, they have the same advantages and tax advantages, all of that good stuff. And you can sell them without paying any taxes. So it's great here in Mexico. I don't know in the US you can do that.
Oh no, you gotta. I mean, whatever you sell at a profit here, you have to pay tax on if it's a profit. So I am curious about like how the tax law is structured in Mexico and like your tax advantage accounts. Do you have those? And if so, how much can you put in them? Like, can you kind of explain to me how that works?
Yeah, we have a similar system that you guys have in the US because we copy all of the processes there. And it's great because it works. It actually works very, very fine. We don't have the Roth IRA. We have only the IRAs. You pay it at the end of the tenure. So we can use that. The problem there is that you don't manage your stocks. You don't manage what you buy, your assets. The advisors or the people that manage the portfolio do the buy and sells, and they sell the things you have there. So it's kind of tricky. It seems that when you start saving, they go for stocks and more risky bets. And once you get old and you're at the end of your working days, then you translate into fixed assets. So it's similar as in the US. You guys with the Roth IRA, that's great. Hopefully someday we'll have that here, but we don't. And taxes. Well, we pay less than you guys. We pay 10% of all the profits. I think you guys pay 30, right?
For capital. So yeah, so in America,
Yeah,
it's if you have a
yeah.
short-term profit, you can pay up to 37%. But if you have a
Okay.
long-term profit, which means you've had a stock for more than a year, then you pay the max of 20%. And if you're super wealthy, you might pay a little bit more. But usually in America, they want you to buy and hold the stocks for at least a year and then sell it after that. So you're saying in Mexico, like, is it any time period? If you sell at a profit, you only pay 10%?
All the time. No, you pay 10% because the government wants you to invest so that if you when you get older, they don't have to pay for your care and people are well off. And they do all these incentives to help the population save and invest and all that. We also have things called the PPRs, which are tools to save for a period of time, and in the end you pay it's like a Roth IRA, but it's similar but it's not the same. The problem is that you pay a lot of fees and commissions and all that, so it's not when you do the math. When you end up paying more than if you do it yourself, so it's not very convenient. What else? The stocks here that we buy and sell are the same. We have a system that is called the SIC, where you can buy and sell international stocks. Not all of the stocks are listed there, so that needs to get better. But we have ETs, we have the main stocks there. We don't have actively managed funds that I don't like, like ARK Invest and all that crap.
Ark's amazing. Ark's the best fund in the world. What are you talking about? You should put your life savings into it.
Yeah,
So,
no.
okay. So on this, you said it was SIC. It's where you could buy international stocks. Now,
Yeah.
do you have to pay like a commission or something? Like sometimes,
No.
like if you buy it, no, you don't. So you can literally just go buy whatever like U.S. stock you
Well, you
want.
pay you pay the broker's commission. Is here the lowest commission is 0.25%
I mean, that's not
when you
horrible.
buy when
So you don't have any like
no,
zero
but
commission brokers like in like Robinhood in Mexico.
no, we don't.
And that's actually it's not
I could open an account
because like in America, like yeah, you have Robinhood and they say it's zero fee, but they screw you on the back end by probably not giving you the best possible price for a stock that you can get. So I mean, no matter what, you pay a commission. Whether like in Mexico, you have that small fee, or in the United States, you use one of these stupid brokers, and they still find a way to make money. So everybody pays a commission.
yeah,
Now, so
yeah,
about
it's
the
good.
tax advantage accounts, I'm trying to understand. So, are you saying there's no way you can like manage it yourself and not pay commissions?
No, no, there's no way. You have to get into a broker, and then there you can manage your account. You can buy and sell whatever you want. But
Okay,
yeah,
but you have to pay the
IRA.
trading commissions. So you could open
Yeah,
a tax advantage account and then just pay the 25.25%. But you can like manage your own investments basically.
yeah. There are two main brokers here in Mexico. One is called GBM, and the other is Actinver. The best one is GBM. That's the one I use. I could open an account in the US and go into Robinhood or whatever broker I want.
You're
But
fine. Just stay with the Mexican
yeah.
one.
But I don't know. Since I make pesos, it's not as easy for me to max my Roth IRA or do that. But if I could, I would. Actually, I never went to the VA office and never got any of my benefits. I was a very good student, so I always have scholarships. I was the best in my class in the university. I graduated with honors and as a lawyer when I was studying in the university, and then I got myself a master's degree in corporate law, and then I pay that myself. I could go, and whenever I go to El Paso, that's one of my intentions is to go there and see what benefits I have. I understand I have the GI Bill, something else. I don't intend, to ask the government for nothing because I don't like that. Um, but
I mean,
if
you
I
earned
can get
it, you
something,
know, because like you have the VA loan. There's a ton of benefits for the military. VA
yeah.
loan, and then you have the GI Bill. You could do 4 years of college and get a housing allowance. You could do. I don't know if you have any injuries. You could do VA disability if you have a claim. I mean, there's all sorts of freaking benefits that you can get,
Mhm.
even from a short stint in the military. So, I mean, if you go back, I mean, you said you intend on going back to El Paso, or are you just going to stay in Mexico?
Probably when I retire, I'll get a house in El Paso, something like that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because my wife is very deep rooted in Querétaro. Her family's here, and we have everything here, so it's kind of hard. I love going to El Paso. I love going to America, but right now it's hard, and we're trying to get a baby. So yeah,
Good luck.
that complicates the issue.
Yeah, I haven't slept a full night in 4 months and counting. So, I mean, I guess it's worth it once they grow up a little bit, but you're gonna have a lot of fun not sleeping. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, that's awesome, man. So when it comes to like your tax advantage, like a tax advantage accounts, what is the limit to how much you can put into it and get those tax benefits?
Um, I believe it's around 200,000 Mexican pesos that you can put there in a year, about $10,000.
Oh, see, okay, so 10 grand a year. And do you have to
Yeah.
work for an employer, or can you just like as long as you make income and you're self-employed, you can contribute? Because here in the U.S., you have
Yeah,
a
you can
401k.
contribute.
You have to what?
Mhm. You can do that. You can, if you're not employed, you can be self-employed and contribute to your. Here it is called an Afore, which is basically an IRA. So yeah, you can do that, and no problem.
Is there a separate thing that's tied to your employment? Like, do you have 401? Because like in America, the 401k,
Yeah.
you have like that's for your job, and then you have the IRA that's for individual. Now, are there separate things in Mexico, or is it all just like one thing?
No, it's one thing. You have your welfare. Well, I don't know, the retirement account here in Mexico, which is managed by the IMSS. And then you have your broker's account, which is independent and separate from what you got here. The main advantage is that you can make some deductions there. So that's the benefit. But other than that, I prefer to invest in my broker, and we have bonds here in Mexico also. They are called CETES, and they give you a lot more than in the US. They give you around 5% per year.
Yeah. Oh man, that's way better. Yeah,
Yeah,
American bonds are freaking a ripoff. I mean, I
yeah,
have a little bit of bonds,
one.
but like they pay like 0.3%. You know, if you
Oh
want to
my
get a
God.
long term bond, you might get like 2.5, 3% here, but that's just not worth it. It doesn't even keep up with inflation. So yeah, y'all have a much
Yeah.
better deal. And what I like about y'all's retirement accounts is I think it's stupid here in America that we have to have a job to access a 401k. I'd rather we just have everybody gets an IRA no matter what, and it has much higher contribution limits. So I actually like your system way better than the American one.
I mean, it's based on the American system, so we copy everything from America. So and it's actually something that's good because the Mexican or the emerging markets, they don't actually have all these operations and activities. So we have to copy it from somewhere else. So that's why we get it from the US mainly.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's
like the
okay.
U.S. is generally a really good system. The only thing I disagree with is having the 401k. You have to have an employer. And then the IRA is
Mm-hmm.
just, I think this should just be combined into one. I mean, I think it'd be a lot easier, but who am I? I'm just a scrub on the internet making YouTube videos.
You're amazing, man. I love your channel. It's great.
Yeah, I
You
just
need to
got so
invest.
sick of YouTubers, man. Because, like, I mean, I've been doing this Boglehead thing for 10 years, ever since I started working. And I was like, oh, wow, I've saved a lot of money. This actually works really, really well. And then I see all these
Mhm.
idiots on YouTube telling you to pay them 15, 20K, and they tell you to trade stocks and pay high taxes. And I'm just like, this has to stop. I got to come on here and talk trash. So that's what I decided to do.
I started following Stock Mo's channel. Well, he was with his Tesla cat and all that crap. I remember that was one of my first channels that I watched here in YouTube.
Did you buy any
And
Stockmo
I
stocks?
bought, huh?
Did you buy any Stockmo
Sorry,
stocks?
no.
No. Good.
Yeah, Neo. Yeah, one Neo. I got like 10 Neo stocks, but it probably can be a value play. I don't know. I need to wait
Yeah,
five
I
or
mean,
10.
anything can be a
Yeah,
value play. You just have to have good assumptions.
understandable.
But me,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You need to be very optimistic.
yeah, I'm not a
And
fan of
then
Stockmo.
I started watching Learn to Invest, Jimmy, Cameron, Everything Money. And then somehow I got into your channel, and yeah, that's how we end up here, meaning
Yeah,
being a fan.
it's it's hard to get started off on YouTube. I've been making videos for a year and a couple months, and I'm just now.
Mhm.
I don't even have 2,000 subscribers, and it's so like the way it works in YouTube is like you basically start off, you get almost no views, and you slowly build up, and then as you get bigger, you grow faster and faster and faster and faster. But it's a long term process, which sucks. So I don't know. I hope the
Yeah,
channel gets bigger and bigger because like I'm really sick of these other idiot YouTubers. Like I like my long term goal is to be like a massive personal finance channel, and just literally every time I see a stupid YouTube channel come up, I want to basically take it down before it gets too big because I'm really sick of all these freaking losers. And that may make me a mean guy, but that's kind of my long term goal with what the channel's gonna be. But it's been fun.
we'll see.
We'll
You're
see.
doing very good, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the other
So where
channel
are you
I'd
from,
recommend.
Kurt?
Sorry, go ahead.
You're from Illinois. Where were you from?
So
I
I live in
remember.
Virginia now. I work for the government,
Okay.
so I've been working
Okay.
here for a couple years, and the government work can be boring. So it's like, okay, well, I'm done with work now. What do I do? So that's I have a lot of free time to make videos and stuff because once I'm done with work at 5:30, I mean, there's nothing else to do. It's not a stressful job, and I work from home, so
Yeah, me
that's a
too.
good thing there. But yeah, I work for the government. I do accounting. Accounting's fun. Accounting actually really helps you with investing. Like people think finance is the
Yeah.
best degree. I disagree. I think accounting helps you understand financial statements really well, and that helps you. That helps you with your investing journey if you want to buy individual stocks.
Yeah, one of my best friends is a CPA here in Mexico, and he helps me a lot. Understand the tax system, and you can do way more money when you understand it and you play by their rules. People are afraid of the Mexican IRS, which is called the SAT,
The SAT,
SAT,
SAT.
SAT. Yeah, SAT, and because they don't know it, and ignorance can lead to very very dark places. So I'm trying to understand that and play by the rules, and it helps me a lot. When the end of the year comes and you do your one annual declaration. I don't know if you guys do that. I think you, yeah. When I was in the US, we had that too, and the government, sends back the money you spend when you play by the rules, and yeah, and it's great. and that part changed a lot of my perception towards the system and how it works. So and how it works. Sorry. So right now I'm using that and trying to build upon it and reading and educating myself so I can be better in all of the things that go with investing, which is paying taxes and knowing the system and buying stocks. Well, when they are a great value place, not any stock.
No, you can just
I
buy it
got
whenever.
eBay at
Look, they only go
yeah.
up, okay? So just buy it. Doesn't matter when you buy it. Just buy the stock, okay? That's all that matters. Yeah, so
Tesla.
are there any
Tesla
yeah, oh
is
god,
crap,
don't get
man.
me started on Tesla. Are there any Spanish speaking YouTubers that talk about finance that you
Yeah.
watch or recommend?
Emilio Brown is one very good. Humberto Rivera, um, Eduardo Rosas. There are a lot. I don't know if they can collaborate in English. Probably some of them can, and they do a very good job here in Mexico. But they are very serious. They don't get into other people's business, so it's different. They just teach you a process and to follow the basics. They don't go very in depth towards any of the topics they talk about. So that's what I like Everything Money and your channel, because you go way beyond what people expect. And you too have your own way of doing things, and I love that. So
Yeah, I mean, me
yeah,
and
we
Everything Money are actually
have.
pretty different when it comes to investing philosophies. Like I like them because if you're going to buy individual stocks, you might as well do what they do. But like I said, I'm a boglehead. I buy index funds. Paul buys a bunch of individual stock value stocks. So
Yeah.
that's actually a radically different strategy. I mean, both can work for you, but I think for the
Mhm.
average person, it's better for just you to buy max your tax advantage accounts and buy index funds. Now, another question I had: do you have a so in on Spanish speaking YouTube? Do you have like a bunch of stupid stock pumpers like Stock Mo and all
Yeah.
these other idiots?
Yeah, we have some. I don't follow them because they talk about Tesla and not Mexican but Spanish speaking. There's a Cuban guy. They are not Mexican per se. They are like from Latin America, but they talk about Neo, Tesla, and BGT and some other ETFs that I don't like. People here in Mexico love ARK Invest. They think
Oh
uh,
god.
Cathy Wood is, the greatest nine of all ages. I don't know. It's crazy.
So
I don't like Cathy. I really don't.
so
I
would you
think
say that who has bigger channels? The people that teach good stuff in Spanish or the people that teach the crap? Like which one do you think has more followers?
here in Mexico, I think people that teaches value investing. I think they have more followers.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good thing because it's the exact opposite here.
But investing communities is much more it is more focused on people that are highly educated here in Mexico. It's not like in the US that a lot of people invest. Here you have to know someone that talks to you about that. And well, my father-in-law, he's a CPA, and he started doing that. So I learned from him. So that's how I started. But not all of the general population doesn't know about that. Some of them know about CETES, which is our bonds, UD bonds, which is our treasury, well, T bonds. I don't know, the one that beat inflation um, around 6 or 7%. They give you the return is 6 or 7%. But that's why people follow more value investing here in Mexico than in the US. There are some people that talk crap and stonks. Um, I don't like that at all.
Well, yeah, that's a problem. I'm sure in every single country in the world, you have a bunch of idiots that,
Yeah.
because it's so easy to grow a channel. You just talk about stupid stocks, and a bunch of
Yeah.
ignorant people are going to
Oh,
subscribe to you and listen to you. So,
oh, we have Mexican apes, the ones that follow AMC and
ugh.
that first squeeze. Yeah, we
That is
have
the
that.
saddest movement I have ever. I don't understand the whole appeal of the apes. Like, I just did a video about it. Like, it's so stupid. Like, they're not doing
Yeah.
anything except losing money. Like, it's not even funny, But it's funny to see that's a problem across multiple countries and not just in the United States. But even here,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised. Like you were saying, like investing it usually it's like higher educated people are the ones that probably are more likely to invest in Mexico. It's actually the same here because you would like I said, you would think that a lot of people invest, and maybe some people gamble on Robinhood, but the vast majority of the stock market here is owned by the wealthy. I think it's like 85%, the last I checked, of the stocks are owned by like the top 10% of the United States. So you have all the wealthy people here who probably do pretty well because they know what they're doing. And then you have the remaining 15% of the stock market is probably owned by a bunch of individual investors that have no idea what they're doing and they're losing money. So the small person here is getting screwed just as they are anywhere else, except here. Except here, I guess it's a lot more popular to lose money. So
Yeah.
it's crazy to me.
Because
Like,
you make more money.
yeah, they
You
get
guys
so
make
ripped off.
more money.
It's I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm working on my channel. It's obviously not anywhere near as popular as these other idiots, but I don't know. What can you do? You can only do so much.
But
People
you'll
don't want to
get there.
listen.
You're doing the good work, so wait for it. I believe you're gonna be very successful and educate some folks in the U.S. Yeah, we all need that desperately in Mexico and in the U.S. Probably in Canada. I don't know Canada. You got a guy there, right?
Yeah,
One of you. Yeah.
yeah. We have a Canadian. We have a pet Canadian.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like regarding you, I mean, like if you're really interested, like right now my channel's small, and I know you approached me about translating my book, which I'm really not against that. It's just right now it would be way more money for me to translate it than I actually make from the books. So eventually, yeah, like if you want to do a partnership later, I don't mind like trying to reach out into Mexico or Latin America. That would require translation. I mean, I can speak a little bit of Spanish because I learned it in high school and then I forgot it, most of it. So I would definitely need somebody to help me do like outreach down in Latin America, maybe translate the book. I'd be really interested in doing that once I get a little bit bigger. So I really appreciate you reaching out to me and offering to translate the book.
My pleasure, man. It's a very good book, so don't worry. Yeah.
I need to do some editing too, but all right, yeah, that's about the time, man. I gotta head out, but I appreciate you coming on. And then if you ever want to come on to a live stream with me and Jay, I mean, you can come on. We can talk more about investing in Mexico and just investing in general.
Diversifying Mexican stocks such as Alpec, Bachoco. We have great companies here. They're fundamentally sound, but people don't know them, so they don't invest.
Yeah, I bet you the American companies are stupid. Like, I bet you a bunch of Mexican companies are really good buys right now. You just have to like know about them. The
thing is, here in Mexico, the guys that own the companies are very stable, so they don't do R&D and technology. So you won't find any of that in the Mexican market, so they play it safe. So what I believe that it needs to change here in Mexico is that we need to do more technologically sound stuff that you guys have in the US or in India even. India is growing a lot because they have great engineers, mathematicians, and people that do technology in their country, so they export that. Here in Mexico, we all play it safe. We do what we know how to do, and we do it good. We are not, we have great companies as Bimbo. You probably know about and Maseca, which is Gruma, which is a big company that sells tortillas in the U.S., flour tortillas and other products there.
Oh, by the way,
And I
Mexican food is my favorite food. Like I always eat Mexican. It's probably not authentic, but I still love it. So
I actually love Taco Bell. People here in Mexico hate it. Yeah,
yeah,
here in Mexico we don't have
that's my
Taco Bell.
favorite
They
fast
hate
food
it.
place is Taco Bell. I
Yeah.
love it.
I worked there when I was like 17, 18 years old, El Paso. And it was a good experience. I like the products and it's a great company. But people don't like it in Mexico because it's not real Mexican food.
Yeah, I mean, like I like actual like we have a Mexican family here in my town. I go to their restaurant a lot, and so that's probably way more authentic. But I mean, like if I want fast food, I'm probably going to Taco Bell if I can.
Yeah, I think that's great. I'm going there when I meet my family in El Paso. So let's see.
Oh, have a date at Taco Bell. Well,
Yeah.
if you ever come up here, we meet. I'll take you to Taco Bell. Okay, I'll treat you.
Okay. Now, coming to hamburgers, I love hamburgers. It's my favorite food. I don't have, well, here in Mexico, we don't have great hamburger joints. We have the Carl's Juniors and McDonald's and, the big American brands, but I prefer a local restaurant that does hamburgers the way they're supposed to be doing it, with good bread and great meat, all of that stuff.
Like a mom and pop
Right.
shop. Yeah, the only hamburger
Yeah.
shop we have in my town is McDonald's. So,
Yeah, you mentioned that in one of your videos, I remember.
oh, we have Wendy's and we have McDonald's. So if I want to get like Taco Bell, I have to drive a little bit further out of my town to go, which pisses me off. But whatever.
Well,
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on.
man.
I gotta head out, and if you ever want to come on again, let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. We'll talk about something else. I'll prepare something for you for the next time.
We'll talk about McDonald's the whole time.
Yeah.